Okay, the 2019 Telstra Australian Capital Territory Medium and Making Waves Award winner is... Coordinate Group.
Well, thank you. What an honour, and can I thank Telstra in particular. Christian, I'm an ad guy, and this is like a living advertisement for Telstra, isn't it? It's incredible, but well done. I do really, though, thank Telstra's support of business in Australia over many years, and in particular these awards. It doesn't go unnoticed. I want to thank the judges, in particular Karen and Georgina, who are the judges in our category. It was lovely talking to them. And our fellow nominees. What an incredible group of people to be nominated with. Now, as one of my all-time idols, Don Draper, once said, you make it simple, but make it significant. And in many ways, I think that is the story of Coordinate. The gentleman holding the certificate there is Jamie Wilson. He founded Coordinate about 15 years ago. And in an industry so often dominated by buzzwords and egos, we've worked really hard to make sure that we keep the focus on our clients and not on us. And I think in lots of ways that has a lot to do with the humble beginnings of the business and a lot to do with Jamie. You see, 15 years ago, he was a 20-year-old journalism student. He was at the University of Canberra. He had a dream to open a small design studio. He did that in a storeroom above his parents' supermarket at the Griffith Shops. And I think at the time his dream was more about the success that would come from helping others rather than his own success. And he's always had a vision to make a positive impact. And 15 years later, I think we've done that. And I think we've managed to maintain a certain humbleness that I think is unique in the industry that we work in. I think we do continue to make a positive and a real impact for the clients that we work with. And I think we also use our commercial creativity, that's the business we're in, to make a positive impact for the community. And I won't go into that now, but we will continue to do that. I think, like most businesses, we've had some incredible highs. This is one of them. But we've had some incredible lows. And I look back, and certainly when we had the conversation with Karen and Georgina through the judging process, reflecting on the journey, it was interesting to me to think that the greatest learnings that we had and the greatest lessons that we took from the journey so far were from the lows. And I think I say to all of you that if there is one lesson I can leave you with, it is that some of the biggest opportunities will emerge from the lowest points you'll have in business, because when the chips are down, that's when the real innovation happens. Now, we are incredibly fortunate to have assembled an incredible team, a few of which are here on the stage, but we are ultimately not in the business of selling widgets or products. We sell ideas. And in order to sell ideas, you have to have really good people. So I noted that two of our finalists were recruitment companies very much in the people business. Well, so are we. And we couldn't have been at this point without the incredible people that work with us, and not just now, but those that have been on the bus along the way, along the 15 years. They've all played an incredible part in shaping the business to what it is today. And Jamie and I don't say that this is our business. This is This is a business that belongs to everybody that chooses to work with us. So I started with a Don Draper quote. I'll end with one. My other favourite, actually there's a few favourite Don Draper quotes I can't quote here. But the one I'll end on is that is also an important lesson. That is that the day you sign a client is the day you start losing one. And it's an important reminder. Someone said earlier that this is a great chance. In fact, I think it was Christian. This is a great chance to pause and stop and think about your progress. But you can't pause for too long. You need to keep going. So we wake up tomorrow morning and we do it all again. Thank you very much.